Right. And hey everybody, my name is Albert Corey, and today we're going to show you how I show my clients. I've been an accountant for almost 40 years, and we're going to show you my simple and easy system we use almost every day with 19,000 business owners, how they can start their business.
In the midst of a global crisis, with millions of businesses shut down, stands one man who has the skills to save your bills. He's on a mission to let businesses know how they can grow.
If you're a business owner, what does everybody want more than anything else? I want everybody to say, cha-ching!
He'll take on your taxes, increase your cash flow, and coach you to success.
Gotta make yourself look human. Once you start helping these people like that, you're gonna get people experience.
Albert Corey is the tax man.
Hey everybody, my name is Albert Corey. I'm a cash flow specialist. I've been in business for almost 39 years. This year marks my 40th year in business. As an accountant, I have systems and processes in places that I've helped over 19,000 business owners to start their businesses and take them to the next level in both accounting and coaching. Well, today we're going to show you my simple and easy steps I've been coaching my business clients, to get their business started and to get it to the next level. So today's presentation is going to be called Simple Steps That You Can Start Your Business. These are very simple and easy. You can get started almost immediately. They're not going to break their bank. And most of these you can do on your own. So now, the first thing you need to do is you need to open up a corporation. Corporations are very easy to do. All you need to do is go on to whatever state you're on, Google division of corporation, and there'll be a link on how to open it up. This course, we're not going to show you when you do our coaching with me. And you go to CoreyBiz.com, we'll spend the time and we're going to get you there. You can also get a hold of me by texting Taxman to 26786. That's Taxman to 26786. And that will set up a time for a free consultation. So now, these are the benefits of opening up your LLC. The first one is you're going to have a better tax rate, because what's going to start to happen is when you open up the corporation, you can write off a whole lot of other things. You can also, it's a lot harder to get audited because the way it's set up, the IRS can't really go after corporations or LLCs. What I'm going to tell you is make sure you ask your accountant or financial advisor, because I'm not here to give accounting or legal advice. We're just showing you my opinion that I've been using for a long time. Now, the next thing it will help you with is you're going to get protection. What protection means is when you open up a corporation and you do it right, okay, literally speaking, a concrete wall goes up, or you have a big fence all around you. So you have the business on one side of the wall and you have the person. So once this is done right, if anything goes south, meaning something happens, they can't come back to you. I saw a lot of this happen during COVID, where they had little kiosks in the middle of the mall, and all of a sudden COVID hit and the malls were shut down for a long time. Well, they couldn't keep it up anymore, so they had to go, they had to close. But when you had a corporation open or an LLC done correctly, that they couldn't come after the person because it's only to the value of your business. All right. Now, simplicity, it's simple and easy. It's a whole lot easier to operate as an LLC or a corporation, and it's easy to get done. Now, one of the cool things you got to do before you open up is you need to go, in my opinion, you need to go open up a virtual office or a virtual address. So what the address is, it's very simple. What I've been coaching people is you don't want to use your house. You don't want to use a mailbox. In my book, Drink Coffee and Increase Your Profits, we got whole chapters dedicated to the 4 types of different offices, but I'll go over them real quick here. So now the first one is, you can work out of your house. That's not any good because if something goes south, they know where you live and some crazy customer come knock on your door. The next good one is, you go out and you can go get a post office box. Post office has everywhere. The good thing about a post office box is it's always there. You can move around, you can go anywhere. It's safe and secure. The bad thing of it is that when you go put it on an application somewhere and you put PO box, blah, blah, that they're going to say, what's your personal address? So the good thing is, and obviously you got to pay for it. So the good thing is they don't know where you live. The bad thing is creditors will know where you live because you can't use a PO box. Now, the next one is you go out and get a UPS box. Used to be Mailbox USA. When you're working with us, there's a company, I can't think of a name, where in some cities it's like $9 a month, where you're going to get an address, a simple address that you put on everything. Now, the good thing is, they don't know where you live. Okay, they don't know where you live. Crazy customers don't know where you live. Creditors don't know where you live. The only bad thing about it, when you have a virtual office at a UPS store, is somebody Googles the address, they're going to see that, it's in a strip mall, next to a supermarket, or it's in a strip mall that they'll see it. It's a UPS store, but it has a lot of good advantages. So that's one solution you could use. So now the best is a virtual office. It's going to cost you more money. Okay, it will cost you more, but guess what? You're going to get an actual physical address. So some will Googles. Some of the big players are WeWorks and Regis, where you can rent a desk. Chances are if you want to go work there, they're going to let you work there. So that's pretty cool. Though most of them will forward your mail. So if they Google you now by using a virtual office at Regis or WeWorks, guess what? You can also start getting reviews on Google Business. You can set it up because it's a real place and a real business. Obviously, the only disadvantage is it's one of the most expensive ones to use, but it's your best choice to have it done. So now we're going to talk about some other simple and easy things that you must, in my opinion, you must use to make the world know that you're the biggest in the planet. So now the next few things, okay, you might be working, in your house, but when you have the professional voicemail, okay, when you have a professional voicemail, when we just talked about you have a virtual address, whether UPS or Regal or WeWorks, okay, you're going to start to stand out in a noisy world. So one of the things would be is, you're going to go have a voicemail. A voicemail, it pretty much is you go out in fiber. It's like $15, $20, and you get a lady who's a spokesperson go out and say it. I've been using this on my cell phone and in my office for almost 20 years. So it goes something like this. Hi, you have reached the name of your business. We're helping our clients, whatever the name of the business is. Please leave your name and number so we can give you the same experience. So it starts to happen, especially if you're working out of the house and a solopreneur. They don't know you're a solopreneur. You're going to start to stand out in the world. You're going to start to stand out. And there's a lot of people, who do this. One example I always use is a couple of simple ones. Even if you're the smallest dentist in the world, okay, and they always have 3 people. There's always a receptionist who always answer the phone. Doctor, somebody's office, can I help you? So you have to start to have that same mindset and that same system in place. Okay, so the world knows that you're a lot bigger than what you are. Now, the next thing is you should go out and have a corporate email address. You should have a corporate email address. So that means none of the free ones, none of the Gmails, none of the AOLs, none of the Hotmails. Okay, you want to stand out in a noisy world. See, there again, people will tend to buy with you because you're going to stand out. Many times when I am looking for something and they do a Hotmail address, okay, especially I see this all the time. Realtors are the biggest culprit of all this. Realtors, there's hundreds of realtors, and you're trying to sell me, a $600,000 house, and you have, Maria Realtor, Hialeah, Florida at Hotmail. Really? Okay. And there's another realtor, you want to have every single possible competitive advantage. Well, by setting it up this way, okay, this is going to give one advantage over the competition. Okay, you're going to have an advantage over the competition. So now your website. Websites, everybody always needs a website. Even if, okay, you're a realtor or you have an MLM business or even a painter, there's all kinds of free places. Okay, you can go out and get a free website done. Maybe you want to put a little YouTube video on it. You might want to have a little calendar link on it, but you have a website. For whatever reason, the world wants to see websites, so you want to put it on, your business cards. Now, I have a workaround for this. It's have what I call a jump page. So you can read about this in my book. You can get the book on Amazon when you go to taxmanbook.com. Okay, and we're going to show you what that is. Basically, it is you're going to have a already done website for you that will show you what to do, that has you all your social media, all your contact, and you would put that at the bottom of the card. But it's still a website, and you're going to start to stand out. And like I said, you really want to stand out in this world. Okay, and that's the name of the game. I built a business. Funny, in my first book, The Art of Perception, okay, I built my whole business, in 1985, when I started doing tax returns, pre-internet and pre-cell phone. I had my mom answering the phone. This is so funny that while I was out seeing clients or working on my regular job, she would answer the phone, Corin Associates, can I help you? They never knew that I was working in my mom's bedroom. Obviously, back in 85, there was no internet, there's no cell phone, but nobody knew I was working there because she always answered it that way. And the funniest story is, hey, Louis, the funny story it's okay. That's my son coming. This is a real story. I do all my recordings here in the office because in my house studios, because my office and my tax office is always busy. So we do it here. So, I had this one client who called and I went to their house to do a tax return because back then I would go to people's house and do tax returns. And she asked me how many people were in my firm. I said a few. Well, the people that are in my firm were my mom who answered the phone, obviously me doing the returns, and my dad who'd go to the stationery store and make the copies. So finally, that story has always stuck with me. So now finally, thank you for staying on today. Because you stayed on, if you text Taxman to 26786, that's Taxman to 26786. You're going to get my 28 simple hacks I use to build my multi-million-dollar business. So you could just text Taxman. We also, if you're watching this later, you can also stop the recording and hit the scan button. That's pretty much the newest way to do things. And you also can get the free book. If you go to Taxman at 26786, it's also going to give you a free 15-minute consultation. That's right. You're going to get 15 minutes to talk to me, and you can and I will answer all your business questions. Okay. Well, that's it for today. My name's Albert Corey. I'd like to thank you for showing up, because showing up is the way to go to the next level. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. It came out pretty good.